Okay, on the Marvin Sapp situation, I really don't blame him. Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. I really don't blame him or other people like him if you've been watching my channel for the last 3 to 6 months. I don't blame him for what happened. I don't blame him for the things he said in the pulpit. You know who I blame. Because if people didn't go and give their money, then we wouldn't have any kind of viral TikToks to look at. It's the presence of the people and it's the money of the people that keeps these shenanigans and circuses going. I don't want to hear, and nobody wants to hear, not every place is like that. Nobody cares. In this economy, in this society, in this world, people need to be focused on their own money and their own household. God does not need you to be broke, worried, stressed, and begging him to take care of him. Here's the thing with the Marvin Sapp situation. Why isn't he believing God for the money? Why does he have to use extortion? Why does he have to use threats? Why does he have to use funny jokes and funny stories that he thinks are funny to try to work on people's emotions, to get them laughing about little stories about dating, all that to get you, not thinking logically. Why does he have to do all that? Where's his faith? Again, I don't blame him. It's not him. Like one pastor told me when I was doing all those videos about the church and money and tithing, you need me. You need a spiritual covering. You need a leader. You need a pastor. No, I told him, no, you need me. You need my money and you need my presence, and you will get neither. Right now, more than ever. That's why I'm so passionate about this, especially melanated people. Focus on your money. And I'm not talking about worshiping it and we're all about money, houses, and cars. I'm talking about stability, financial security, taking care of yourself, taking care of your own household. That's what I'm talking about. Then you'll have the money that you need to give here or give there and give directly to people, directly to the people that you see a need, if that's what you so choose to do, versus giving it. And maybe he did say what it was for. In the clips, it doesn't say what the 40K was for. We don't know unless you were there. And unless there's another clip or the full sermon, we don't know what the 40,000 was for. But who cares? In your household, you see a bill, you know what that's for. You know what that $300 they asking, you know what that's for. You know what the $25 is for. You know what the school is asking for with your child. You know what the light bill is. We know what that's for. And that's why we need to change the way that we think and stop thinking that if I give this seed, I'm going to be blessed. No. If you change your mindset, and you call it out and you write it out and you speak it out and you change your frequency and you become that. And if you want to get into scripture, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Think how you want to be. Become